Hey everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Britpops React. You're me, BP1 and BP2. We're here, first time for us, watching Led Zeppelin on stage in the early days. Well, I think it's on stage. Whole Lotta Love official music video. Obviously, not going to lie, we both know the song.
Yes.
But I haven't never seen the music video, which I'm assuming has got clips from the live show.
Okay.
Shows. So, having never really, I have seen Robert Plant at a V Festival when he was probably about 8 years ago or something.
Right.
It's obviously a lot older, but never really seen Led Zeppelin back in their younger days.
Back in the pomp, yeah.
So I'll be interested to see what they're like, on stage and the music video of that era. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, and of course they did do they did reform, didn't they? Did a couple of O2 arena tours back in, was that 2007, something like way back when, wasn't it? But I mean, obviously for us, this song is massively iconic for us over here. Although it was the version recorded by CCS, it was the intro to Top of the Pops.
It was, yes, Top of the Pops.
Hey,
then, yeah.
All right, pop pickers. Yeah. So,
all right.
Here we go then.
The video.
Back in the day. What a riff.
I mean, that is just
bang.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling.
Okay, a lot of the old open run.
Honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. 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 You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All that good time, baby, I've been the dirt bed. Way down inside, honey, you need I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean, this is what a song is, isn't it? Hey, this is a song. This is a proper song. And it's great to watch, to see, live, being young. Because when I saw Robert Plant, he definitely didn't have his shirt off on stage. I'm telling you that now. So obviously, a lot of this open shirt, top, scenario is there. Seeing them young. Was that Keith Moon?
No.
Is that the original? Who was that on? Who's that on the drums?
That's
there,
Bonzo.
Bonzo. Yes. Not
So
Moon.
thinking of the Who.
I'm thinking of the Who. Yeah. Bonzo. So it's just good to see. Great to watch.
John Bonham, Paige Plant, and John Paul
Yes,
Jones.
yeah.
John Paul Jones. Yes. I mean, as you say, there's no getting away from it. They are, in their prime here, doing, sounding great. I mean, his voice, you don't expect that voice to come out of a sort of a permed head, white English bloke, do you, really? So, and, he did well out of it. But, it's just great to see. And, I mean, the noises again, he's sort of getting that dive bombing noise on the guitar. We're sort of talking, I mean, it was released in 1969 in several countries from the album. Strangely enough, Plant would not allow any of their songs to be released as singles in the UK. Everything was sold as albums.
Yes, I heard that. I saw them on an interview actually with, I'm not sure, one of the US, I don't know if it was Fallon or one of the
right,
US crew. They had them,
Shows.
John Paul Jones, Jimmy Page, and Robert Plant all sat on the sofa, and he did say that then nothing was released in the UK as a single. So
no, he wanted the whole sort of experience on an album.
Which is brilliant, isn't it? It's amazing. Something so different. They just don't Even back then, you know.
Even back then, so they were always sort of trendsetters. But it's a great sound. I mean, as soon as that opening riff comes up, I mean, imagine sitting down on your guitar and coming up with that little chestnut.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I'm onto something here.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it, boys?
Yeah, come on in, join in anytime. Brilliant. Or just leave it there, just fade to end.
Just
Brilliant.
keep do that.
Let's crack
if
on,
you
man.
enjoyed the video today, hit the thumbs up button. It does appreciate. We much appreciate it on the channel if you do that.
Thumb it up.
Please do that. All right, let's keep going.
Kari Williams.
I forget this bit. I forget this bit even existed. And we're getting the full effect of the distribution of sound in the two headphones. It's so hard to stop in a Zed Zeppelin track. Yeah, I mean, I forgot the breakdowns, to be quite honest with you. I'm just so used to A Whole Lot of Love. I forget that I don't really actually listen to this song very often in its entirety. So, to hear and see him do those sort of bits on the stage there, it just brings you back, doesn't it? To go, oh yes, how do you do that? How do you just say, well, we're going to slow it right down, we're going to stop it here, Robert's just going to go off on one ear, and then we're just going to all bring it back together like a train, It's ever so clever.
And like I say, I mean, you got Jimmy Page there playing his guitar with a violin bow. He was always sort of experimenting with something or other. The massive sound of Bonham on the drums. And I mean, we recently did a, shout out to all of these, but they're all brilliant in their own right. But we did a Rush one the other day, and he was surrounded by drums. And Bonham's got, I think he's got one tom there. He's got a big drum behind him, but it's not a massive drum kit in comparison, but he's just bashing the hell out of it. And you think, after creating that masterpiece, it's a masterpiece, isn't it? After creating that, you just go, I'm done now, that's it, let's just retire, because I don't think we can sort of improve on that. And yet they still came up with lots of other bangers.
Incredible. Brilliant. Really. Only 3 million subscribers, which I thought they'd have more than that, Led Zeppelin. Maybe globally, but
probably because they're not doing stuff, I guess, anymore.
Yeah, I suppose the mainstream as well. Probably the age of their core, not so much online as much as maybe some of the younger people in these days. All right, let's keep on going.
That's cleaned the old ear orifices out.
I think it has.
Indeed. I think I just remembered that. I think one of the reasons again why Plant didn't want anything released on singles is because for the music, for the radio playing, they didn't want anything under 3 minutes on the radios. Of course, they didn't want to faff about with any of their songs.
Oh, I see.
They're supposed to be played in their entirety, so that was
as they're going to be. Yeah. I mean, what's interesting is that I've found from actually viewing Plant on stage, he's very active frontman, a bit like the old Mick Jagger. Very active here, there, and everywhere. Whereas where I saw him live, and I've seen him in some TV appearances since, he's very much quite static, and his mood has changed, isn't it? The music has changed a lot now, so he's it's a different tempo of music that he delivers now than what it was back then with Led Zeppelin. So he's obviously not so active on the stage. Whereas Mick Jagger, for instance, he's still smashing it around in his 80s or whatever he is now. So it's crazy, isn't it?
180s. I think because we did do a reaction, didn't we, to Plant and a young lady, can't remember her name now.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
A bit more folky, a bit more, like you say, a bit more laid back. Now he's sort of obviously mellowed out a bit, but
yeah.
There you go.
Well, it's a banging tune, isn't it?
Banging, up there, banging. Even the mugs agreeing. Beautiful, brilliant.
Absolutely. There you go. What do you think? I mean, we want to look back at some of the iconic stuff. Not seen them on stage. Be nice to see an actual song on stage. Maybe Stairway to Heaven is something that we should do because I've never seen them perform on stage.
Gotta be a classic.
Yeah, so we should follow up with
gotta be. Yes.
All right, hit the subscribe button. Do come with us at Brit Pops React if you haven't already.
Please do.
Until tomorrow, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him too. Be your backdoor man.
See you later.
He's a 20th century boy.